Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wynn, and you are currently watching Silver Wynn's Magical Diary, or Wynn's Magical Diary, following Silver Wynn, who, in this game, is a student at the magic school Iris Academy. So let's carry on with her life, I suppose. Ellen gets up early on Saturday morning to deliver the mail, but this time it's not Ellen who walks in when the door opens. Rise and shine. Hi, how are you feeling? I'm fine. Here, I ran into Ellen in the hall. She hands me my allowance envelope. I can't stay. I have to go to detention because I kinda missed the exam yesterday. Aw, too bad. Better hurry so you don't get into more trouble. Yeah, see you later. What should I do today? Let's go to the mall. What should I do at the mall? Let's go for... Wait, did I buy the wacky glasses? I have not bought the wacky glasses. So let's go and obtain some of these. There we go. So let's finish shopping and Sunday inventory. So now we're going from the mild-mannered purple-haired witch named Silver wielding a tentacle wand to the most disco-horrific witch who named Silver with purple hair who wears a funky glasses and a tentacle wand. Yes! This is going to be amazing. Let's go to next week. What should I do this week? Let's go for blue. Let's go for some gym as well. Actually, let's go to sleep. So let's sleep, gym, and then blue magic. Done. That gets rid of all of our stress. The Valentine's Day order booths are all set up around the quad, with 2 tables for each class manned by student officers. Minnie and Ellen are in charge of the freshman class sales. Valentine deliveries are $5 each and include a card and either a bit of candy or a trinket for those poor souls allergic to chocolate or something. Oh. Okay. So if I knew that, Valentine's was happening today, I probably wouldn't have got the glasses. Minnie had apparently drafted Jacob to provide some extra help for her table. I guess it's a lot of work to organize. There are so many people swirling around, it's impossible to keep track of who's where and doing what. I wonder if anyone is buying a Valentine's for me. Let's order a Valentine. We can order it for any of these people, including the person Nevermind, but I'm not clicking that. That actually just leaves this menu. I'm actually going to get a Valentine for Virginia. Now we have a choice between romantic, friendly, or funny. I'm not going to go romantic because I don't think that would go down too well. Friendly is okay, but I think she'd appreciate a funny card. Okay, I'll write that down. So let's do done. Unfortunately, we only had enough to buy one, so that happened. Are we going to learn any new spells? We learnt Reflection. Interrupts a spell being cast to reflect onto its caster. Okay. On Friday morning, the Valentines are delivered. I got candy from Virginia, naturally, and a note to eat it fast before she steals it. Virginia received my Valentines and gives me a high five. Lollipops! I'm a sucker for suckers. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody! Gain 3 blue magic and... ooh, funky music. I'm walking back to our room when... someone runs past me. You better run! What was that about? I think she had a piece of paper in her hand. Maybe Donald sent her a vulgar Valentine? Or maybe he posted a picture of her in the boys' bathroom or something. Virginia skulks back, wrinkling up her face. What's going on? It's just stupid. Come into the room and I'll tell you. We go back into our room and Virginia shoves the piece of paper into a drawer, burying it under dirty laundry. I can't believe he found that. I can't believe he kept it here all year. What? Did you ever do anything really stupid as a kid because it sounded like a good idea at the time? I think everybody did that. Yeah, well, I'm not sure everybody did this. I told everybody I was going to marry Jacob. What? We were little, and he wasn't so rude at the time. Actually, we told his dad that we were married and they said we were too young. Then we said we were going to get married as soon as we were old enough. So we made up this promissory certificate thing, in crayon. I completely forgot I still had that. And Donald must have searched my whole room to find it. I can't help it, I start laughing. Yeah, I know. Little me had some weird ideas. But it's cute. Only because it's not you. If you come to my house sometime, I'm sure my parents can find embarrassing stories about me to tell. Maybe. Kitty romance. I wonder if Jacob remembers that. Ellen gets up early on Saturday and does her stuff. What should I do? Let's go to the mall. What should I do at the mall? Let's go to the food court. And let's not buy any food and just hang out with friends. They reduce stress to a decent amount. Oh. Guys, do you smell smoke? Bonfire. What bonfire? For the New Year's ceremony tomorrow night. They use the ashes. Ellen and I push up close to the window and try to get a look outside. It's hard to tell, but I think I can see Minnie and Jacob near the flames. I suppose we'll have to find out more tomorrow. Doesn't Jacob have a thing for Minnie? Like, I'm sure there's something going on between Jacob and Minnie, but I wonder if... Oh no, if Virginia gets involved, like, that'd be a really awkward love triangle. Oh my god, and then there's Kyo as well. If Kyo is romantically interested in Minnie, which I think he actually is, because remember that whole serenade thing? Although, was that actually... Was that actually in a previous episode, or was that in the episode that I just scrapped? If you guys... I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I recorded this episode before, but I kind of forgot to press the record button. So, you're not going to be seeing that one, obviously, because there's nothing to be seen. You could hear it, but I'm not uploading a YouTube video that just contains my voice reading this stuff without images. Anyway, let's go to next week. In the evening, we are all summoned from our dorms by figures wearing hoods and masks who lead us outside. We sit on the ground in groups by a hole, horses with horses, wolves with wolves, and so on. Then the seniors from each hole stands and forms a line leading up to the remains of the bonfire, where Professor Potsdam is waiting. One at a time they take a long wooden stick and stir through the remains of the ashes. The old year has passed, the past is gone and will not come again. Let us leave behind our sorrows in the ashes of the past. As the ashes become soil, so may our heart become the ground for the future. After all the seniors have made their turn and taken their seats again, Minnie and the other class presidents begin bringing in new wood to place on top of the old. Let the new year be born. Something tells me that sounded a bit more like a western cowboy going yee-haw than an actual, like... I'd say, I don't know, would you say she's middle-aged? I'd probably say she's middle-aged. A middle-aged, you know, professor who is apparently really good at magic. The pile of wood glows with tiny sparks. 4, 8, 12, until at last, curls of orange flame begin to blossom and the fire is rekindled. We need an omen for the new year. If anyone here has been experiencing a recurring dream and would like to share it with us. At first, there is silence, except for the muffled squeak from where the snake girls are sitting. It looks like Barbara was not keen on having Suki share her dreams. Eventually, Angela stands up and tells us a dream about a pink birthday cake sitting in the field of cows. She takes the cake and runs away from the cows, but when she cuts into the cake, it's made of sand and collapses. Meditate on this dream and what meaning it might have for your lives in this new year. It means I shouldn't eat cake with Angela? Wait, this is a new year, but it's February the 16th. Does something happen on February the 16th in real life? And may the seeds of the past bear fruit in you all. After she finishes speaking, everybody stands up and dances in the light of the new fire until it's time to go to our rooms and sleep. What should I do this week? Well, we're gonna want to... Let's go for some blue magic. I want to sleep on Friday. And then let's go for a bit more red magic and let's go for gym. Gained 1 blue magic. We're not learning any spells. Oh, but I like spells. It's kind of like the whole reason why I decided to... Okay, it's not the whole reason why I decided to play this game anyway. I noticed Kyo standing by the wall, staring up in space. He looked upset. But when I walk over to him again, he turns on his heel and stomps out of the gym. There we go. 0 stress. Ellen gets up early on Saturday and does her stuff. What should I do today? Let's go... Actually, let's study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out with my white magic. White magic and smarts increased by 1, stress increased by 4. It's another good day at sports club. There aren't a lot of people here, but in some games that's an advantage. Right now we're playing prison ball, and the low numbers means that you can't get too terribly overwhelmed even when your side is losing, so there's always a chance for a comeback. At least it was all going well until... Heads up! It began raining tennis balls. Looks like you're all out. Very funny. Got that one from my brother? Come on, I don't need his help. Yeah. And anything you got from Donald would probably backfire on you anyway. Remember when he stole your pants? Unfortunately. I'm surprised he didn't send you that marriage certificate to you instead. What? Remember? You were gonna marry me. We made a promise. Right. Either play or go home and take your balls with you. Yeah, I'm leaving. I guess Virginia wins that last laugh on that prank. Next week? What should I do this week? Okay, let's go for some red. Let's also do some white. We're quite close to learning white. And then let's do that. Sure. We learned Slash. A sharp blow to the target causes focus damage. And Burn Magic. Transmutes the target's magical energy into heat, causing damage. Ooh. Okay. After the classes, all the students are called together in the gym. There's a table on the stage containing a row of brightly coloured candles, of which only one at the end is lit. Today we are here to recognise outstanding Iris Academy seniors, and the best and the brightest of our young people, with induction to the Magical Honour Society. But what you all should be most proud of is not the honour you received today, but the choices and sacrifices that you have made that have led you to this point and to points beyond. A life well lived is its own reward. As seniors, you will be a shining example to those who follow you. Therefore, as I call your names, please come up to the stage and take one of these candles to pass on the light. She lists a number of seniors. William and Isabel are among them, but Damien is not. Each takes the candle that has been most recently lit and touches it to the next candle in line, passing the flame. And one more student who deserves special recognition for her hard work and creative thinking in proposing a new theory behind the Icarus effect. Angela Krish. Angela walks up on stage, all smiles, and I hear Ellen grinding her teeth beside me. I wonder what's on her mind. Each one of you has a calling in life. You set your own goals and strive to achieve them. Your goals are yours alone, and what is easy for you may not be for others. Whatever you do, never crush someone else's dream, for then you can be sure that you are not working towards your own. After that speech we are dismissed, with the candles still burning. Okay, I am going to end the episode here. It's been about 14.5 minutes. I will carry on with this in the next episode. So I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.